Dum da dum dum.
Hey guys, Sean. Sun shines on a dog's ass at least once a day. It's shining right now. This is a follow-up to my Autofire symptoms video. I've installed, so I ordered from Amazon the M3x14. I've installed it into my trigger and then swapped the selector screw right back to where it was supposed to be because you have to. Testing purposes only. If you try to tighten the short screw down, you risk stripping your selector switch. But this video is to talk about what I learned from this longer screw. You can over adjust it. So what happened was I disassembled my marker. I took out the stock Valken bolt spring, put back in the Home Defense 24 spring, and you know when you have to push your heat core in and then put your marker in fire and pull the trigger and kind of shove it in to get it going? Well, I couldn't because I had set this longer screw right here too long. So how did I set it up? I wound the screw in with much patience. I kept checking that, let's just take this tank out of here, to make my marker safe. To the person who said, your finger is on the trigger. There's no tank in it, this thing is safe. So what I did, once I had that long screw in there, I put it in fire. I kept pulling until the wiggle stopped, until this wiggle stopped. Then I did, like, you can only get like quarter turns here. So then I did 2 more quarter turns. So like 1, 2, so it's probably like a half turn. And that is where I left it. If you go further, I don't even know. It actually might fire when it's assembled, but trying to assemble it with this screw over adjusted, it did not release the sear enough that you could push it together. So I thought I'd fire off some test rounds with the Grimberg barrel. This was cut to 6 inches. I might be wrong. I think it was 7 actually, now that I think about it. No, it's like 6 1/4. With some Joule V3s. Here they are, 10 in this Zeta Mag. No magnetic detents in this launcher, so I'm probably only gonna fire 8. 800 PSI. But what I really want to do, so Autofire is a little bastard. Many of you have experienced it, including myself. I've never been able to fire CO2 on the Home Defense kit or a drilled regulator for that, or like a factory bypass drilled regulator. It always auto-fired it, and there's a reason for that. Is CO2 continues to expand once it leaves sort of its containment. So I was curious if it would auto-fire with CO2. So just get a baseline, 800 PSI, Grimberg Joule V3s, trigger screw adjusted just right. Oh, what you can't ever forget, release Zeta Mags. Oh. Oh, she hot. 364. Wow, from a 6 inch. $352. Oh, she's so snappy. $356. I'm quite pleased with this screw modification. That's it, we're up. How many's left? Should be 2. 1, good. 1's better than 2. Swap to CO2. Before we do that, CO2 needs lubrication. Oh, almost perfect. Dual V3s, load it up again. And what did we just learn? Release these mag. Release the hounds! Alright, load it up. It made a good sound. 362 at 800 PSI. Will it auto fire? Did not. And she banging. Same, 362. $348. $344. What do you know? Maybe the screw is also the fix for CO2?